Hey guys, so I normally do grooming videos and animal related videos, so this is animal related. I want to do a video to help some other people out there who might have been struggling with what I've been struggling with. This is my Twinkie boy. A lot of people probably know him. He's been around for a long time. Right, baby Twink? He was diagnosed with congestive heart failure on August 31st. 2018. I brought him in for a routine checkup. I wanted his teeth cleaned, and it turns out the vet said he had a heart murmur. So they said that it might not be that serious, but that I should take him to see a cardiologist. He had an echocardiogram done, and it turns out it wasn't just a murmur. It was a 6 out of 6 murmur. He had a leaking heart valve, an enlarged heart, just a whole lot going on in there that doesn't sound too good. So they started him out with 3 different medications. At this point, he's on 5. So he was first put on enalapril, furosemide, which is also Lasix, pimobendin, and spironolactone, and then sildenafil. This is actually Viagra, but they use it also for heart issues. And so he's taking all 5 of these medications now. Before he was on 5, he was only on 3, and he had several episodes where I had to rush him to the vet. He was put on oxygen. Not great experiences for him. Right, Twinkie boy? He's a sleepy boy, but I just wanted to go over some things to give you guys some hope out there, because there's not really that much information about it out there. So when I asked the vet, what should I give him to eat? And the vet said, give him anything he wants. And I said, well, there's gotta be stuff out there that's gonna support his heart health and his kidney health also, because these medications alone can kill a dog because they can get kidney failure. So I wasn't just stopping at this. I needed to know more. I needed to do whatever I could to keep him as long as I possibly could, because he's my baby. I've had him 12 years. 12 was just too young for me. He's my first dog. He's my baby, my love. You all know how that is. So we decided to go see a holistic vet, and I got a lot of really good information from them. He's 7 months in. The vet gave him 6 months to a year. And honestly, when he was on just the meds and eating whatever he wanted, he was still having episodes and he wasn't doing that great. So after seeing the holistic vet, I feel a lot better, and Twinkie feels a lot better, which is most important. Let's see, the first thing I wanted to just go over, the vitamins. These are the vitamins she recommended. They're called Veti Science Cardio Strength. This has really important ingredients. It has, let's see, I have my notes. L-carotene, they need to be on Q10. And then potassium, because these medications are, especially the Lasix, is flushing out all the liquids out of his body, and including the potassium. So you need to make sure they're getting the proper amount of potassium. So you really want to get your dog on Veti Science. And I ordered this on Amazon. And these are the 3 all-natural supplements that I got from a holistic vet. These 3 I give him at night. His vitamin I give him in the morning with his medicine. He takes 5 pills in the morning and 5 pills at night. So that's a lot of pills messing with his kidneys. And if your dog has CHF, they need to be eating healthy. They need vitamins, and they need supplements, and they need special care. We have a routine he's used to. I noticed that if his routine is ever off a little bit, he's off all day. There's been days when he doesn't even want to eat, because normally I bring him to work every day. I noticed that on our days off, he seems like he's not feeling well. So you really want to be careful with the routine that you do and not do a lot of exercise, because they can pass out and they can have an episode. He passed out about 3 times since he's had this disease. Another thing that's really important is using a humidifier. We use a humidifier every night and it seems to really be helping him a lot. I haven't been hearing much coughing. Could be the supplements also. But back to the supplements. Canine cardiac support. Then milk thistle. It helps their kidney function properly. The third supplement you want is omega-3, like a fish oil supplement. You want to put that also in their food. Another thing I just wanted to go over is sardines. These are the healthiest fish in the world. You can actually eat these almost every day. I read really good things about sardines. People and animals should be eating this on a daily basis. And thank goodness, this is Twinkie's favorite. So if he doesn't have an appetite sometimes, even just a little bit of fish juice if you want to mix the foods up, because you want to also be giving them chopped meat. There's keratin in that also. So the chopped meat is really good. Also salmon. You want salmon at least twice a week. The holistic vet said he can eat sardines every day if he wants it. So that's another really good one that I feel like it's helping. Another thing is unlimited water. You don't want to have a water bowl for your dog like this. You want to have a water bowl like this in every single room. Your dog can easily get kidney failure, pass out, have an episode. Sometimes if Twinkie seems like he doesn't even feel like drinking water or he's acting a little bit lethargic, I put the water under his chin and he looks at it for a minute and then he drinks it. And then another thing I wanted to go over is that there are days sometimes when Twinkie doesn't want to eat, and look at this cutie. So I have to liquefy his meds and put them in baby food and syringe feed him, because you have to make sure they get their meds on time. Every 12 hours is what he's on. 5 in the morning and 5 at night. He gets his vitamin in the morning with his meds. He gets his supplements at night. And he has a better appetite at night. It's the morning trying to get him to eat. He won't eat all morning. Basically, he eats not until around 11 o'clock in the morning. So I have to stay up and wait until 11 o'clock at night and give him his meds. Another thing that you can use to crush up the pills and then mix it in a little bit of water and then the baby food. You want to add baby food to the water and the pills because it's going to taste disgusting. And they're going to make that face and you're going to feel guilty. So at least give them a little bit of flavor. You can add the sardine juice or even soft dog food as long as you make it liquidy enough to get it into the syringe or a baby dropper. This is my pill crusher. Crush the pills right up in there. This is my pill cutter. Every Sunday, I make his night box and his morning box. Morning, I just say, all right, it's Friday. Dump it in there in his food bowl. Mix it in sardines. I also boil him chicken. I rotate food. He gets sick of the same thing. He will walk away and refuse it. Right, Twinkie? So these supplements, canine cardiac support, omega-3, milk thistle. Make sure you keep him on his medication that the vet prescribes, because this stuff isn't going to replace it. You want all these supplements to keep the rest of his body healthy so that these medications aren't harming their kidneys, liver. Don't forget about the vitamins. And then Hill's science diet is one thing also that the holistic vet recommended. So we're weaning him off of his other soft food because a lot of different foods give him diarrhea. So we're actually going to try this out tonight. But there's actually a whole list of different types of foods that I got from the holistic vet. I mean, I could just keep going. I've learned so much about this disease, and I will do anything I can for my baby Twinkie. Oh, and make sure you're getting his levels checked. You know, whenever your vet says, because every dog is different, but Twinkie goes about every month or so, and he gets his levels checked. They're checking for kidney levels. They want to make sure the kidneys are taking to these medications. The medicine can give them tummy aches and can make them lose their appetite, can make them lethargic. So if your dog is losing their appetite, don't lose hope, because they have medications for inducing their appetite. If they're having a bad day, don't think it's the end, guys, because Twinkie's had bad days and good days. Mostly good, though, ever since the holistic vet. He also had hernia surgery a few years ago, and then his hernia came back, and the vet said we can't do the surgery again because he can't be put under. So now his bladder shifted into his perineal hernia, and every time he has to pee, he gets a lump to the right of his butt. So I know every time he has to pee, the vets say that's very rare, and I just wanted to mention that too. Twinkie's been through a lot. He's had surgery already. Now he still has this hernia that his bladder is inside of, and now he's on all these medications. He can't get his teeth cleaned, unfortunately. And I don't want to do anything to stress him out. So don't forget the ground beef, salmon, spinach, broccoli, carrots, asparagus. Sometimes I give him boiled eggs if he's not eating anything else. You want to keep salt completely out of their diets. Rice is okay sometimes. And I do put his medicine in cream cheese sometimes because the pills are pretty big and he's only 5 pounds. You could also use chicken broth after you're done boiling the chicken. I do hear dandelion root is good and that it could be a replacement for Lasix or added on to the Lasix. But at this time, my holistic vet doesn't recommend adding that. He does have an extremely severe case, unfortunately. And we want to keep him on his medication, what the vet is telling him to take. So I think that's everything, and I'm going to try to do an updated video. We're just hoping for the best. Every day with my Twinks is a miracle. Every day we treasure. So I hope this video helped. If anybody has any questions, you can certainly comment and I'll answer anything that I know. I'm not a vet, of course. I'm just going by everything I learned over the months of having to go through this myself. So here's Twinkie. He's gonna say goodbye to everyone. And he really acts like a puppy sometimes, right, baby? He's just sleepy right now because it's getting late. It's almost bedtime. We're gonna do his meds in a little bit. It is 9:15 p.m. So in a couple hours, he's gonna take his meds and we're gonna go night-night. And I really hope this video helped because I had a hard time finding information about CHF and I felt the need to help others. One more thing before I forget. If you have a Facebook page, I recommend going on the Congestive Heart Failure page. There's so much other information out there. There's other people going through this and you don't feel so alone. There were nights when I didn't know if he was going to make it through the night, and there's so many other people going through that. Like I said though, now that he's on all these supplements and the vitamins and the Sardines, he's been doing a lot better. But you know, anything can change literally in a heartbeat. So cherish every moment that you have with your babies, because congestive heart failure is a horrible disease and it's way more common than you may think. I guess that's about it, and hopefully we'll do an update soon. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope this was helpful and we'll see you soon.